Hello, my lovelies. Welcome to Amanda's Crafty Corner. I am Amanda, and this is my Crafty Corner. I hope everybody is doing well. Well, today is Wattobizz Tuesday. Woo, 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 woo. And that means we are working on Desi and Eve. And not only that, I will be going live tonight with my magical all-seeing. So I hope to see most of you, if not all of you, there. With that said, if you don't know who Wattobizz is by now, please go take a look at her website. She's got a Facebook group. Everything is linked down in the description box below. Don't forget to use my name, Amanda, to get 5% off your order on regular cross stitch. Not the max kits, just the regular ones. Okay? It will save you a little bit of money. She also now has needle minders and she does frames. She's got a whole lot more coming out. So please go take a look at her website. Yeah, again, join her Facebook group once a month. At the beginning of the month, she has her auctions where you can get customs, which if you watched my botched up video, you got to see my auction win for Dragon Saturdays. Yeah, that's right. And hopefully sometime in October, I will start my Dragon Saturdays again. I just have to figure out when I'm going to record everything, because this is my life. Because I'm trying to get out a couple videos a week. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's hard. It just depends on what I am doing. Don't forget to also subscribe to me, and don't forget to hit the bell so you're notified every time I have a video, or once again when I go live, which I do every Tuesday night at 9:30, or at least I'm going to try to. It just depends on when the little man falls asleep, because sometimes he'll fall asleep right away, other times he decides that it's time to talk. Yep, sometimes he decides, no, Mommy, I'm not going to sleep. I'm going to just talk the night away. Oh, okay. Can you go to sleep now, little man? Can you listen? Because Mommy's going to disappear. Then, Mommy, you know disappear. No, Daddy, no, put me to sleep, is what he says to me. Okay, then go to sleep. And then, because I am recording this on Sunday as well, I fell asleep just after 9 o'clock at night last night. I was apparently that exhausted. I crawled into bed and was out like a light until 4 o'clock this morning, to where my body was like, yeah, you had enough sleep. And my mind is like, no, you didn't. Go back to sleep. And I'm just like, okay. Okay. And then the little man decided at 7:30 it is also time to wake up. Mommy, wake up! Mommy, it's time to wake up. No, let me sleep. Okay, then go lie down in the green bed. Okay, I go lie down in the green bed. And then he let me sleep for like an extra hour. And I think it was like 8:15, 8:30. Okay, I gotta go wake up. No, don't wake them up. They're sleeping. So he went into their bedroom and my dad was already awake. But he's like, wake up. No, it's time to wake up. And then he looked over at my mother and was like, Nonna, it's time to wake up. And she's like, no, William, let me sleep for 10 more minutes. And he's like, oh, okay, Nonna. I'm sorry, Nonna. I'm sorry for waking you, Nonna. Must be nice to be the Nonna where he apologizes for waking you up. So, yeah, that was our morning. And then my partner came to pick him up because they do father-son bonding. He does tutoring on Sundays. So, yeah. Yep, that was our morning. Saturday, what did we do Saturday? My foot was in a lot of pain. I'm not going to lie to anybody. My foot was in so much pain. and it was not fun at all. And so we kind of just chilled. He went outside with my dad when they were home, and yeah, I worked a little bit more on my autumn lantern by Joy Sunday, which I really do need to post a picture up on my Facebook group in regards to that. But you know, it's me and I tend to forget. I'm trying to be better. I really am trying. And yeah, we're just gonna go somewhere else to finish this one. I was working on this after my last recording. Whoops. Let's not move my camera, because you don't need to see that. Sorry, it did not mean to move my camera. Okay. I keep moving my camera because it's right up against my frame. I'm so sorry about that. I don't mean to make anybody dizzy. I'm just going to see if I can move this over. There we go. So we don't have any more of that happening. I am going to be that crazy person that jumps, because I really don't mind doing all the jumping. I just don't want it to go through what I have done. As long as you can see. Here we go. Whoops. Sometimes my camera is nice, sometimes it is not. It is deciding to not be nice, so I'm going to do this. There. You can see, pull this a little more if I can. And we're just going to keep going. I'm not going to lie, yeah. The jumping, I don't mind. I know other people, it drives them nuts because then their backs are not neat. I just don't like starting and stopping, even though, yeah, it's going to be a little messy. It's okay. It's okie dokie. At least to me, it is okie dokie. Because really, I don't have a lot of this area, like, this area is not done, so it doesn't bother me as much. I know it would bother others. I'm different. I'm also enjoying watching my progress with my autumn lantern, because I started that a year ago, and I'm looking at the difference between my stitches back then to my stitches now. And yeah, there's absolutely a difference in my stitching. I don't know if anybody else has noticed that, the more that they're on their cross stitching journey. Maybe it's just me and I'm the one losing it, who knows. Especially now that I do the hand over hand method, so I know there's not going to be as many knots as opposed to before where I was stitching in hand, so I wasn't as fast. I had a lot of knots. Again, I was just first learning. I was watching, not that I don't watch YouTube videos now, but yeah. Here we go. Oh my goodness, I cannot find the whole... Ah, come on. There we go. I do not have another strand picked out for this one yet. I'm in debate on what colors to use. I also have no idea how long this video is going to be, so please excuse me if this is not a long video for today. I'm going to do my best. I'm thinking of stuff to talk about. But we all know me. I kind of just jibber jabber about whatever's in my brain. Because that's what I do. I'm also trying not to stay up in this area. I do want to go back down here and get this area done. Just because I want to roll it. So, whoops. What did I do there? Just so that we can get further in this project, but knowing that to make this nice and tight, because I know at the moment it is not, like, it's tight enough, but because it's a little uneven on the bottom for where my bar is, it's actually driving me nuts. But if I don't get the bottom done, I have to do it in hand, and I really don't want to. So I'm just thinking of the color that I can do. That will be enough for both of us. Because as you can tell, I have not finished this area yet. I probably could, but there's a whole bunch of ones in here that I need to do. So I'm just figuring that all out. Although I might just do this area anyways, just so that we can get it done and you'll see, you know, a little portion. I just have to remember what color, because I have it open. I don't remember if it's one color or if it's two colors. It is two. It's 823 and 939. That's fine. So I will get that strand ready in a moment. What's everybody else working on? Is anybody working on a... Wow, I moved my camera again, sorry. Is anybody else working on a Wattobizz as they watch me? Has anybody else ever gotten accustomed by Wattobizz? Please let me know in the comments below. Is anybody excited that, you know, October is almost here, and that means Thanksgiving and Halloween? Well, Thanksgiving for those that live in Canada, but Halloween, I'm excited. My dad is actually starting to decorate our front lawn before the frost hits, because sometimes getting our decorations in is actually really hard because the ground is frozen. We've kind of been having like a little bit of an Indian summer here. It's been actually really warm during the day. Sorry, give me 1 second. It's like super warm during the day here. And then the nights are really cold. And I don't know how to dress my son up in the morning, so he wears like a t-shirt with pants and then a jacket, because at least the jacket he can wear outside. And then if he's warm in the classroom, that's a different story. And then, you know, once next week hits, he'll be in a long sleeve shirt. Once winter hits, I do a long sleeve shirt with the t-shirt on top, just so that he is warm. Yeah, the school will be warm, but outside is not so much, you know. Okay, so this will be the last stitch for this one. And then I'm gonna go and grab the 2 strands that I need. No. No. Right here. There we go. Okay. I'm going to grab those 2 strands and then we'll continue on. And then I'll move the camera. So if my camera movements make anybody dizzy, please, please, please look, whoops, look away. And I will tell you when to look away. I'm just grabbing my 2 strands. Okay, that's one. And I'm trying to find the other one, which I did. Yay! Okay, just need my spreader. I have not moved the camera yet, but give me about 5 seconds. Okay, a little bit more than 5 seconds. I'm just trying to start my thread. Okay, close your eyes. Close, 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 close. Okay, now you can open. And there we go. We're going to get this block closed off. But yeah, has anybody ordered a custom? Is anybody working on a Wattobizz as you're watching this? I have quite a few Wattobizz. I do want to get back into my glowing heart eventually. I also have 2 like library kitties, I guess you could call them. And then, which I want to get into as well. And then, of course, my dragon that we're going to be doing for Dragon Saturdays. Do I plan to buy more? Absolutely. I also want to get another custom done by Wattobizz. I just haven't figured it out yet. So, yeah. I love Sandy at Wattobizz. She's so lovely. She is awesome. She keeps you up to date in case there's anything going on. She's very transparent, and I absolutely love it. Like I said, there's only a few companies that I buy from now. I know that's probably put me in like a dark spot with a whole bunch of other companies, but that's okay. I'm just getting really picky about what I like in my cross stitch, you know? Does anybody else feel like that? So, yeah. I'm looking forward to it. I'm also looking forward to seeing, you know, a portion of this done. I mean, I have like this box done, but when I actually have more of it, because I know down here's the signature for the guy who did this custom for me. So Wattobizz did the custom cross stitch, but the image, like I always say, it's mine and Steven's ESO character. So Steven and I paid for a commission of our 2 characters, and yeah. Do we want to get more art of the 2 of them? Absolutely. Like I said, we're slowly closing this box up. I'm excited. I know I'm working on dark colors. I try to stay away from that when I do my stitch alongs or stitch with me's, whatever you want to call it. Unfortunately, I don't really have a choice because this is a lot of dark colors. But again, if you don't really want to watch, you don't have to watch. You don't want to listen to me, you don't have to listen to me. This is my second recording of the day. I did a painting fairy recording, and I should not have done that recording as I was listening to myself because my blood sugars were actually really low. But now they are good. My body is good. I am good. So, yeah. We're just going to keep going. I think what I'll do is I'll go this way, and then I'll come back. Kind of do like a circle. If you know me by now, there is a method to my madness and how I cross stitch for the most part. This week I missed a couple days of work because of my feet. Oh my God. Yeah, I missed Wednesday and then I missed Friday. My feet have been killing me. Thursday I went into work and I did a whole bunch of phone calls. Plus my dad had an appointment and I really, really, really wanted to sit in for his appointment. Just because, for those that are new here, my dad suffered 2 strokes, about 4 heart attacks. So his body and the way that he speaks is no longer the same. And when he doesn't know how to say words or explain himself, he gets frustrated because his brain and his mouth can't keep up. And then nobody knows what he's talking about. My dad was trying to joke around with the doctor that I work with, but she was not really accepting of his jokes. And I could tell she was already kind of tired from whoever else she was dealing with. So I was just like, let me help you out where I can. He is saying this. I had to do some images of the back of his eye, and then I was asking her questions in regards to it because he'll try to explain it to my mom, but he doesn't know how to explain it. So, yeah. And then I did my blood work on Tuesday for my diabetes. I have an appointment actually this Tuesday after I drop off the little man. And then just to see how my A1C is doing, to see how my cholesterol's doing. I have a feeling my cholesterol's probably still pretty bad because of some of the foods that I eat. But it's also genetics. So we'll see if we're upping one of my medications. And I don't care if we do. I'd rather, we figure out how to bring my stuff down. My good cholesterol up, my bad cholesterol down. Then, stomping around the issue because I do have a little man and want to, survive and all of that jazz. Come October, I'm actually doing HelloFresh again, and they have these ready-made meals that I'm looking forward to actually trying out. And I'm hoping that will help because, like I said, a lot of it has to do with what I'm eating. And if you're not eating healthy to keep your sugars low, then, my insulin can only do so much. It also is on the foods that I eat. So I'm excited for October to come because I got their ready-made meals. I have a lot of them coming just because I did it for 2 people. So at least I'll have dinner and I'll have lunch instead of, constantly ordering out. Because the cost of that food is basically 1 meal of me ordering. So what is the point in that, Has anybody tried HelloFresh? I've done it before. Actually, when I lived in my apartment, I did HelloFresh and Chef's Plate. So I did both of those. So I would get meals I think I did every other week for each one, or I did 2 meals for one and 2 meals for the other. I can't remember exactly what I did, but I did both just to keep my sugars under control, just so the little man was also getting, healthy food for mommy when he was in my belly. So, yeah. As I said, there is a method to my madness. But hey, we have almost, where am I? 2 blocks done. And then we'll get this one done. Yay! Because I don't know if anybody's noticed, but the thread, there's a lot. And I love it. I love how long it is, Because this is basically, what I use to determine how long my videos are. So if I get through one strand, which typically takes about 40 minutes, just because I am talking and I stop my talking. It typically takes about 40 minutes, and if we have more time, of course, I'll do more. And yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go up. Just like this. Okay, come on. We're going to go up. I am going to take a quick sip of my coffee because I think we're at almost a half hour, maybe a little over. We're almost at a half hour. We're at 26 minutes. Went down the wrong pipe. Not good, but that's okay. That is okay. Okay. And then I'm going to go this way. Like I said, I'm super excited for this one to see how far it gets. I know we're in, like week 16 and it feels like I haven't gotten far, but hopefully as I continue to work on this, you'll see more and more done. I do try to work on it on Tuesdays. If not, I work on it on Sundays. It's just, we'll see what happens today because I do really want to finish up another portion of my diamond painting. Because I'm trying to get that done. With the painting fairy, I do need to work on both of those more. You'll see a little more done on the squirrel, but not a lot. Like I said, I should not have recorded, but I did. But it is what it is at this point. And yeah, I figured out what I'm getting my little man for Christmas besides clothes. There's a book called Don't Let the Pigeon Ride the Bus. So I'm going to get him that plus the other books that the author has written. I'm taking my mom out for her. It's going to have to be in October once things are a little settled for me. She'll go shopping for her birthday gift because I'll buy her a couple pairs of pants. And I told her we can even go to the shoe store, and if she really wants shoes, I can get her a pair of shoes. Because typically that's what I get her. And then I'll probably buy a gift card as well for her for Christmas. because then she can buy whatever she wants. I don't know yet. I'll figure it out. Like I said, I get my stuff all done pretty early in regards to Christmas and stuff, just so that I don't feel like I'm spending like $1,000 all at once. So, yeah. Look at that. Once I get these couple of stitches done, a box is done. Woo, woo. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to make my foot more comfortable. Because it does hurt. I am going to work tomorrow. I'm just going to work on phone calls again for all the doctors. Because some of the doctors are on maternity leave, but also one of them comes back in November, but I have to switch up the days that she's not here. So it's just one of those things. That's my plan, at least tomorrow. I'll just do calls until like 2 or 3 in the afternoon. It's a lot of calls. And then if the doctors need me to do any testing, I will do testing. A lot of the times if they see me doing calls, they'll ask me to do tests for them. And I'm like, yeah, sure, because they can't find anybody at front desk. Or the people at front desk are busy. So I'm like, yeah, no problem. I'll do whatever needs to be done. Yeah, my foot hurts, but it's fine. I'd rather just, instead of you waiting, I'm right here. I'll do it. That's what I did on Thursday, and then I did all my dad's testing. It is what it is. And then Tuesdays we hang out at the park after school. Little man did blood work last Tuesday, and I was actually really impressed. He had to do a couple vials. And I thought he was going to scream because the last time he had needles, he screamed. He tried to pull his arm away and I was holding him. I was rubbing his belly. I had my phone with YouTube on. And like once the needle was in his arm, he was like, oh, okay, I'm just going to watch, what you're doing. And even they were impressed by him because I specifically asked for somebody who's good with kids. Especially neurodivergent kids. So she wanted to do it before she left for the day. And I'm like, thank you so much. Because she did my blood work. And she is the only one that did it without seriously hurting me and without a butterfly. Because my veins collapse. Doesn't matter how much water I drink. My veins collapse on everybody. Oh, I should have. Oh, I'm a goober. I just realized what I should have done. Okay, I'll do it anyways. But yeah, she did super fantastic. He did super fantastic. So yes, I gave him treats after. I very much so gave him treats after. Just so everybody's aware, we are like halfway through this piece of floss, I think. I don't actually know. Like I said, these pieces of floss are super, super long. And we're at 33 minutes of this video. So, yeah. After this, I just gotta quickly go put the laundry away, switch out laundry, and then I'll be playing Baldur's Gate 3. I'm excited. Like I said, I'm recording this on Sunday. You'll get this on Tuesday. I also really, really want to thank everybody who showed up last Tuesday for my live. Hopefully, I'll see people there. Like I said, I will go as long as there are those that watch, and if not even just watch, sorry, but as long as people are talking, I will stay live. I know it's hard for some people because of work the following day, but even if you just stop by to say hi, that works for me. Really, it does. Okay, we're gonna end this thread because then we're gonna go over there and I don't want to jump. So we're gonna do this. What I can actually do is see if this will work. We don't need to go through that. Okay, you really want to go through that one, but I don't want you to go through that one. Okay. No. No. There. Okay. I also was watching, I finished it, a show that I grew up on in the early 2000s called Fillmore. Yeah, yep, it was 26 episodes. Good show. Made me laugh, and especially because it's about a public school, and both of us were like, where do you get, both of us being me and my brother, where did they get the budget for this? This doesn't make any sense. How do they have this much money? He goes, it's a public school. It's not even like it's a private school. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. I don't get it either. But okay. But okay. And then on Friday night, I got my partner to watch this Simple Plan documentary. And he was liking it, and he's like, holy, if they did not exist, a whole generation of people would not be here. And I'm like, But it was so good. We both really liked it. And of course, we're jamming out to the songs. So, yeah. And of course, some of the words that they were saying were, hitting him and both of us pretty deep. So, it was a good documentary. And then we both kind of passed out. I think. I don't actually remember. I know he passed out. I think I was up for a little bit longer working on Charizard. I finally moved my frame with Charizard. So, yeah, I'm almost halfway done it. I will hopefully have a picture of it for everybody soon. Because I'm excited for it. My partner is excited. He just doesn't know where he's going to put it yet. But yeah. It should be good. Oh my goodness. Ugh. I think this is not even anymore. It doesn't matter how even you make it. For some reason, eventually it just becomes uneven. I think I got it. Nope. It's just one of those things, you know? Oh, my back's starting to hurt, so I might have to finish this earlier. I'm sorry. I'm doing my best and ignoring my body, which I should not be doing. But we'll see what happens. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to jump. And I'm not going to jump from here. I'm going to jump from here to there. Like I said, at least portions of it are getting done. Yay! So we're going to go up here. Like I said, at least the boxes are getting done. And you'll see more done. I'm hopefully by next Tuesday you'll see even more done. You know? Like I said, I have a lot of cross stitch to do, and it feels like I just have no time, because even when I get home tomorrow night, I quickly try to like eat, get changed, and then the little man gets home and it's like straight to bed for him. And then if I don't fall asleep, I try to hang out with my partner unless he falls asleep, because if he's asleep, then I'm like, okay, I'm just going to go down to the basement, and then I try to figure out what I want to do. But yeah. It's just one of those things. Although when I get back from my doctor's appointment, because mine are never that long, I think like 15 minutes tops is what I try to keep them. Is like, let's go over your blood work. Let's go over what you're eating. How can we fix it? What can we do to fix it? And then, oh, okay, see you in 6 months. So, yeah. Did I? Hold on. Oh no, it just looks weird to me. That's all. Yeah. And then Friday is a PA day at my son's school, so he'll be home. I'll do my doctor's appointment, and then I might message parents and see what their kids are doing. Maybe we'll chill with one of them. If not, maybe I'll see if little man wants to go to the bookstore. Either my dad will drive us, or we'll take the bus. I don't know yet. I'm going to change how I'm doing this. Let's see, we got these 3 boxes done. They're all filled in. Yay. Now I just got to do the same with the bottom 3, which they'll get filled. I did that wrong. I wanted to go this way. So yeah, I'm gonna try and focus on the bottom. Get all of that done so that we can roll the frame. And then, yeah, we'll get more and more done, and it'll be so much fun. Will I get this done by the end of the year? No. Will I get it done by the end of next year? Who knows? I just want it done before I meet Steven in person. That is my goal, just to get it done before we meet in person. And the reason why I say that is because when he comes to visit, he is staying at my house. Just gotta get a house first, you know? But look, like I said, this floss is like super, super long because I did 3 boxes already. So, yeah. I think somebody was saying it's like 50 squares. I don't know. I don't actually know. Joy Sunday is the same. Their floss is really long. Is Mona Lisa? I think Mona Lisa is as well. It just feels like you go through it quicker because of the different counts. So I have like a 9 count Mona Lisa that I'm working on, and I feel like because it's 4 strands, I go through it a lot more, and because the squares are huge. That's the other thing. Like, the squares are huge. But yeah, and hopefully next Sunday, actually, I might have to do my month in review. I might have to record it on Tuesday, because this weekend it's my mom's birthday, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, because my brother and his partner are coming for a visit. So, yeah. Sorry, I went quiet probably for a few seconds there because I'm just trying to think of what else to say. My brain is done. I need to finish watching Haunted Hospitals. I know Jenny was asking me about Supernatural, and I do want to start that again. Question is when. I also have so many video games to play. But again, the same question is, when do I play them? Between all my crafting stuff and, you know, video game, it's almost like there's no time to go between anywhere. I was even trying to convince my son to let me play a video game yesterday. He goes, no, you can't put the TV on and play a video game. Oh, okay. I guess I'll just watch stuff on my phone and cross stitch. I even asked him, oh, can I put music on my phone? No. Oh, okay. Like I said, this piece of floss is pretty long, isn't it? I don't even want to guess how many stitches I can do. We'll see if we can finish the box, and then we'll be done. I hope that's okay. Again, please let me know in the comments below what you're working on. If you are working on anything, or if I'm just, you know, to keep company while you go to work on Tuesday. Again, I hope I can see everybody on Tuesday night, if at all possible. I should be able to finish these few stitches. Maybe. I should be able to, because it's still pretty long. Oh, I had one. Trying to figure out how to position my feet because of the bruise on the top and the swelling of my pinky toe. I tried to wrap my toe up yesterday. I actually tried to wrap my whole foot up, but because it's my pinky toe, it was like, nope, we're just going to keep falling off. And I'm like, what's the point in this then? I'm hoping in the next week it'll go away. The bruise, I'm not worried about the bruise, just because I know that will go away, and that's not where it hurts. So, yeah. Of course, I haven't pulled the floss off my needle in such a long time, and now I did. Yeah, I know I can get these ones done. Does anybody have plans for the rest of this week? I told you mine. Does anybody else have plans? Has anybody completed a cross stitch, or have you started a new one? Not that we should probably be starting new ones. I know. I'm trying not to start a new one because I have so many started. The other one that I need to work on is my Space Tree of Life, and I just haven't yet. Trying to think of what other ones. Charizard needs to be worked on, but it's hard because I work on that in my bedroom, but when my partner's asleep, I just don't want to work on it. So it's mostly when we decide to watch movies together will I work on it. Definitely need to work more on our autumn and on my comfortable breakfast. I need to work on this one more. Magical all-seeing also needs to be worked on because I left it alone from when my last live. So we'll see what I get done on Tuesday after my doctor's appointment. Like I said, it shouldn't be too long. So I'll still have about 4 hours to do stuff before I have to pick up the little man. I think though I'm gonna stop this here because I just have a couple stitches left, and then I'll do my pin stitch, or I'll just, you know what, we'll just finish it together because it won't take too long. Yeah, I'm just doing it with one hand. It's only shaking because I'm trying to do this fast. I shouldn't be doing this fast. It's also shaking because it's not in the middle. It's literally like hanging off of stuff. It's hanging off. Just because of my camera. Okay, yeah, I should be able to finish these 3. And then we will be good. Okay, with that, I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of your day, a wonderful night, and I shall see you all at my live, hopefully, or in my replay. Have a good one, everybody. Bye. Also, don't forget to take care of yourselves, love yourselves, spoil yourselves, and remember to always craft. Bye, my lovelies.